through here is just generating a simple pattern using a step sequencer in Reaktor, and then sending those MIDI messages generated by the step sequencer through to SuperCollider, so those MIDI messages can control the synth. Okay. These are the two files that you've got on Blackboard in the week 6 folder. So first we'll open the SuperCollider file. For you guys, when you're trying this, you're just going to be able to go straight to s.boot and start the server. But because I'm doing a screen capture now, I'm having to send the audio from SE Synth to Soundflower so that that can be recorded as well as my speech. So I'm having to alter the default devices here, but you won't have to do that. So you can just do s.boot and start the server. And so here you can see that my configuration is the input built-in microphone and Soundflower as the output for SE Synth. And now initializing MIDI and connecting to the IAC driver. If you need to check or if you need to activate the IAC driver, if you don't see this when you run these lines of code here, then we just go to Audio and MIDI Setup. We look at the MIDI Studio window. If that's not open by default, you can just do Command 2, and that will open that window. And we need to double click on the IAC driver to open this window, and we just need to check here that this box is checked, saying Device Online. Okay, so if that's all in place, then we can put this little synth here on the server. We can quickly check that everything's working. Great, we can hear the synth. And I'm now going to execute a MIDI function here, which will capture all of the incoming MIDI values into this args array, and using the postline method, it will show me the incoming messages down here in the post window. Okay, so everything in SuperCollider is up and running. So we can now go to Reaktor. This is just the monoliner built-in step sequencer from Reaktor, okay, from Reaktor 5. What we're just going to have a quick look at are the settings for this instrument, particularly the connections here in the Connect tab. And we're checking that in the MIDI out settings, it's going out to external devices, and that is the IAC driver. Okay, so that's sending the MIDI messages out from the step sequencer to the IAC driver, and then SuperCollider is set up to receive MIDI messages from the IAC driver. If we go to the Snapshots tab in Reaktor, there's a couple of snapshots. So if I click on SC example, notice it changed most of the parameters in the step sequencer. If we then click play in Reaktor, we can then hear the synth being played. And if we jump back to SuperCollider, we can see the incoming MIDI messages down here in the post window. Okay. We can then play around with the settings in Reaktor if we like. or we can jump to other snapshots. Okay. And while this is running, of course, we can make alterations to the synth in SuperCollider if we like. And that's it.